Picking up where we left off in the last video, and now it's time to write the code for our button click method. And the first thing we need to do is get the integer value out of our text field for the age. So I'll say int age, and this is going to be text field age, and I'm just going to get the int value, and then we're going to get an NS string, and we'll call this results. And I'm going to set that equal to, and this is where we're going to use our ternary operator. So I'm going to put parens around this. Now the parens are not necessary, I just think it's better for readability. So I'm going to say if age is greater than or equal to 18, we're going to return adult. And if not, we're going to return minor. So if we look at this right here, what's going to happen? It's going to evaluate age greater than or equal to 18. The result of that, if it's true, it'll return adult, the NS string adult, and we'll put that into the variable results. If that condition is not true, it's going to return minor and put it into results. So now we're going to take the text field results and set its string value to the results. And that's all there is to it. Let's go ahead and run this. And let's enter in an age less than 18. And it says minor. If we enter an 18, it says adult. So it's doing exactly what we would expect. Let's close that. Another thing that we can do with ternary operators is that we can nest them, just like an if-else-if statement. Let's say that not only do we want the word adult, but we also want to know whether it's a child or a teenager. So what we're going to need to do is put in another ternary where the word minor is. So if it comes back and they're under 18, then we want to know, are they a child or are they a teenager? To do that, we're going to create another ternary here. So we're going to say if age is less than 13, if they're less than 13, we're going to return child. And if they're between 13 and 18, we're going to return teenager. So let's go over this one more time just so you understand exactly what's happening. The first thing that's going to be evaluated is age is greater than or equal to 18. If that's true, it'll just return adult, and then that will get put into our text field results. If that's not true, everything to the right of the colon gets evaluated, which happens to be another ternary operator. So at this point, age will be evaluated again to see if it's less than 13, and if that statement is true, then it'll return child. If that statement is false, it's going to return teenager. So let's go ahead and run this. Make sure everything is working. So let's put in 12. We get child. Let's put in 13. We get teenager. And if we put in 18, we get adult. So now we've created a small application using the ternary operator. We've nested an additional ternary operator. Now don't get too carried away with nesting ternary operators. They can get out of hand really quick and be hard to read, hard to understand, and hard to maintain. But there are many times this is the perfect choice to use.